Habibi, I'm so into you, Habibi. I don't care what they say, Habibi. I just like you. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sexual. He get eliminated. I'm gonna get eliminated. Habibi, you just everything. Cooler like you. Like Habibi, like you for real. I you everything. You know what I'm saying? I like you be that. Wait, Habibi, like I don't know you like that though, but you know what? You can get to know me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you put that finger in there.
I'm gonna play something for you, baby, on my saxophone.
Okay, then Habibi, like Habibi,
okay, my saxophone.
Habibi. Oh, Habibi, give it a man, get a man. Oh, look at him, that's my man right there. I just met him, but he's my man. Habibi, you're there, Habibi, yeah, cool like you, yeah, Habibi, yeah.
That's right. The women love me. They love some Habibi, baby. Cause I'm a saxophone player.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOEDFAM. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Kinfolks? What y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully y'all watching us right now. This is Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. Yes. And this is my lovely wife, my sidekick.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
That's right. And this right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And we're going to keep it rolling.
I know that.
And tonight you're going to be talking about, it's all about famous rants. And tonight you're going to be talking about Ready to Love.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below.
It's all over the place.
Thank you, husband. But it's something about a man, when they in a woman's hair, they have no gracefulness.
What do you mean?
You just like, it's all over the place. You gotta
it's
be
hair. It's hair
that you don't have. So I'm quite sure you don't understand how to gently. It's all over the place.
You know, that's a sore spot for me, right? Because I ain't getting no hair no more. It really hurts. Go ahead.
You got hair right there.
And on my back.
You got a lot. So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget, y'all, today is officially the day that I'm going to tell you how you can apply and be a part of our virtual singles mixer. Just send an email to dating, D-A-T-I-N-G.
Oh, you struggle with that.
I know, right?
The struggle is real.
I want to make sure I was spelling it because, you know, sometimes I can go so fast and the words don't get out right. So just make sure you send it to dating@singleandavailablemixer.com. Dating@singleandavailablemixer.com. I'm going to put it in the description and also put it in this video. So send an email, just say interested, and you'll get a questionnaire back within 2 to 3 days, and we'll go from there. So you may be a part of it, you may not be, honey. It all just depends. So
you know who needs to be part of it?
No.
Miss Desperation.
Oh no.
Habibi, you can eliminate me too.
I know, right?
Desperation.
I thought you were gonna say Habibi. I was like,
no, oh heck no, man. No, bro. Even
to
though
the left. So no.
And when we went to the Congo, we should have went to the left.
So yeah, so make sure that you go ahead and send that in if you want to be a part of it. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. You know, y'all, these last couple of weeks has been a week. The week has been weekend, okay? So yeah, it's definitely been doing what it's been doing. So, you know, we've been having our own stuff going on.
Life.
And,
it's
yeah,
life, man.
real,
you know, working crazy hours, things popping up in life, and yeah, and the incident that happened the day before yesterday with
yesterday.
It was yesterday? No, it happened yesterday for Thursday night. It happened Thursday night. Carlee, yeah, when she got abducted, you know, in our home state, and it just No, we'll probably talk about that later.
Actually, it was, you can go ahead and talk about it now. Actually, it was, the freeway that we travel daily, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it really hit way close to home than,
Yeah, this one kind of shook me, like you said, just not because it happened close to the house. It's because it's how it happened.
Right.
Anybody would have done the same thing she did, But if you haven't heard, then we're going to get into the video. We had this young lady leaving a restaurant 9:30 the other night.
She was getting off work.
She's getting off work, getting her parents something to eat. As she was traveling the interstate, she noticed this little baby, a little child walking on the interstate at 9:30 at night. But being the person she is, she showed compassion. She pulled over to check on the child. Before she checked on the child, she called 911 and said it was a baby walking on the interstate. So she got the phone with the police. She called her sister-in-law, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while she had her sister-in-law on the phone, she pulled over and talked to the little baby and asked the baby, where are your parents? Are you okay? Whatnot. And the sister-in-law said she heard her ask the child that. And after that, she heard her screaming, and all she heard was the background noise on the phone. And when the police got there, they didn't see the baby. They didn't see her. All they saw was all was left behind was her car still running, her wig on the ground, her phone, her smartwatch, and that was it basically. Anything that can track her, they left behind, so nobody won't be able to track her. And it's just like, man, we always heard of situations like this, but to see it play out in real life, it's kind of eerie.
Yeah, it really is, because it could have been any one of us. It could have been our children. Could have been somebody that we know. So yeah, and I'm gonna stick her picture in here. So if you have seen her, make sure that you contact the police, because this has gone viral and so many people are looking for her. And it's not just her; it's her. But there's so many more of the young girls that are missing, that have been, taken, by incidents like this. You know what I'm saying? We live in a world that's different than where we all grew up from. And we just have to be extra, extra careful. And it's sad to say that compassion for your fellow man sometimes have to go out the window just to save your own life, because you don't know what they're up to. You don't know if it's legitimate, Right. So, right. But yeah, we don't want to come on here to be a Debbie Downer, but we also want to use our platform to spread the word, because we don't know who's watching and we don't know who may see her. They say if you do see her, of course she's not going to look like wig on. She's going to have her hair braided down. So make sure that you look out for that. I think she's like 5'5". I'm going to put that information in here. Yeah. So y'all be on the lookout for her. And my prayer is that her and so many girls like her make it back home safely, in Jesus' name.
Amen. All right. Let's get back to the fun.
All right. So it's called Getting Thot Here. It's getting thought in here. It's getting thought in here.
It's getting thought in here.
So, and then for those that want to know what I'm wearing, child, I'm doing my own soliciting. Y'all know I shop at the Lip Bar. You use the promo code KOEDFAM to get discount on this. So these them down below. I got the purple. I got the Drama Queen. Then I got the Purple Rain, and then I got Smooches, which is all of this is what I'm wearing. I take all this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, because some of y'all be want to know. So it started out with Brandon and Habibi. So we got to see, okay, who is going to be on the chopping block, child? Who is going to be the person that's going to lead Brandon or Habibi? Now, Brandon, saying he just not too long was married, got 4 children up there trying to do the most, honey. And we trying to figure out, when did you really and truly get divorced, honey? Because that was not too quick. And so, and then you got Habibi that I don't like, child, that do absolutely the most, honey.
Why you don't like me?
Because
why you don't like me?
Why I don't like Habibi is because I'm saying, is he just used to being around little children, or like little young 20-year-olds? I don't understand.
I can tell you what. I can tell you why. I think since he's a saxophone player, he gets all the groupies, and I guess they just throw themselves at him. So he's so used to saying anything and everything to them, and they will accept it. But that's a groupie for you. But now you're dealing with grown women. They're not groupies, so you just can't go up there and say anything to these women. You can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, I hate to say it, he was out of his league.
Oh yeah.
He was out of his league.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So
You know, I had said, well, Brandon, they went ahead and sent Brandon home, but I said good. But then after Habibi started moving around, I said,
no, we didn't know he said all that stuff before the elimination.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but all the stuff that came out through this on this episode, I said, man, you know, they should have left Brandon on, got him, got rid of Habibi.
Yeah. So Tommy comes in and tell them that hey, they're gonna be doing a Ready to Love brunch. So and he letting them know that hey, one man is gonna be eliminated. Thank God we saw who it was. So anyway, so let's get into it. So of course you just got the singles mingling, mixing with that one and this one and that one and stuff. So you know, in the beginning was nothing, you know, of importance. But let's see, Marvin is talking. Marvin is the one that's the exotic
book writer.
Yeah, he talked to the different ladies.
Exotic book writer and domination or dominatrix. He likes to put the balls, the red ball in the women's mouth, or probably put the ball in his mouth. I don't know, man.
Well, just say you don't know, because
he like that freaky stuff. He like that freaky stuff.
That ain't just dominatrix. You just saying he.
I don't know what that stuff is, man. That's that freaky stuff, man. Hanging women from the ceilings.
If you watch, like the lady said, 50 Shades of Grey. You watch.
I never seen that movie, so I don't know.
But and so anyway, so he liked to do all of that. So
spanking women with paddles and with paddles. What woman would get off getting spanked with a paddle?
So
who?
I don't know.
Why? I like it. I don't know what you're doing. Somebody in the comments.
So anyway, so I was finna say you saying it, but some women like to be spanked when they, you know, what I'm saying, not with a paddle, but they.
But I get that, but he said he used paddles and stuff, man. This you're not pledging nowhere. You know. I don't know. There's some freaking people out there. Hit me harder.
Now,
let my booty bleed.
Now, they do like to be choked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people like that exotic, freaky stuff. Choke, spank, hang, kick, elbow drop. You know what I'm saying?
So he talked to different ladies, and you know, some ladies, most ladies, not feeling him.
Only one, really.
And come to find out, he do live shows as well.
Who like that?
I said, is this Candy Burris? Because she liked to do that. She did that little show. She did a live show where she did a lot of that dominatrix stuff and had different
Do they actually perform in front of these people, or they just kind of? See, we don't know if this guy performs in front of them.
Sure, they're
I
not performing.
don't know now.
Like
now, who knows?
I don't know. But anyway, so. The one person that did like it is Eunik, child. She just.
I just don't understand her. She called Red, who's a DJ and a comedian, call his job a thought job. And you actually got a thought person with a thought job, and you are intrigued about it. Make it make sense to me.
And then, you know, she in film. She's a film producer and all that stuff, whatever. So she said she like it. I said, girl, you trying to make a movie?
Yeah, maybe she trying to do, you know what movie? Wink, 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 a wink, wink movie.
So yeah, she the only one that's, from what we can see, she the only one that's feeling him, because the rest of them are
because every other scene they showed him with another woman talking to him, they was basically turned off. They said, no, I can't do that. It's just too much for me.
So let's see. So Red is sitting down and he talking to Eunik. Now we correlating the two because Eunik is the one that called Red, like said he got a thought job. So this stuff is really bothering Red. So he coming, I guess, the next day to talk to her at the brunch about what they talked about previously.
Well, and I don't blame Red. You know, if I'm out there doing a legit job, a legitimate job, making six figures, doing everything I can to make a good living, a clean living, you gonna come to me and downgrade my job by calling it a thought job? Yeah, I would have a problem with that. Okay, but what gets me as a viewer, as a viewer, I said it right.
A viewer.
A viewer, yeah, okay. And, you know, you call this man's job thought, but it still blows my mind. But you don't call this other man's job a thought job,
Right.
and he's actually doing thought stuff.
Now, if you're not attracted to the man,
You say so, right?
You
You
know
know what I'm
what I'm
saying? Go down his job. You say, man, I'm not feeling you. Yada yada yada. We done clicking and move on. But the dog the man job out. They get mad when he call you a thought.
and he was. I didn't think he called her a thought. I thought that he said, "Well, we're in the same industry, so
Basically, that's what he's trying to get
yeah.
at.
So
You know what I'm
if
saying?
I'm doing a thought job,
So
are you."
And she
you
said,
know?
well, you call me a thought.
So she got offended at that, and she proceeds to get her stuff and leave. But my thing is that I just don't understand why. And then in her confession, she's gonna say, "Well, you're a comedian, and you can't take me saying that to you." I'm saying to myself, "Don't gaslight me,"
Right.
because I don't find what you said funny, humorous, or I don't receive it well. And don't think that because you're a comedian, you just got a stone heart, like nothing bothers you.
Right.
Like, don't play that.
Well, I just think you're right. What she don't understand, the way she said it was in a different vein.
Oh,
Okay.
Very
He
demeaning.
now he's on stage and he's saying his jokes. You know, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's his job. But y'all are having a conversation trying to get to know one another. And after you find out what he's doing for a living, you call it job of thought. Like you said, you demean the man's job. You know what I'm saying? Something he's probably passionate about, something he probably love to do. You demean.
So the next scene, you got Quella from apartment 2B, honey, that stay down the street. Then you don't know who that is?
I know who it is. I'm
Okay.
trying to get the name right.
You got Janelle. Then you have Kara.
I know which one's Kara.
You said the cheerleader.
Okay, yeah, that's.
And then you got Habibi.
Habibi.
Think of a nickname.
Habibi or Rodney from the west side.
Yeah.
Rodney from the west side.
He in apartment 2A.
2A.
He
Okay.
stay next to Quilla. Okay.
Okay.
So then you got Red and you got Philip. So yeah. So now they are all on a date. I was going to say double date, but they all on the dates together. And so as the people are coming in, now Quilla from top apartment 2B, child, that stay next to Rodney from 2A. So she want to know Philip, like, I noticed that our last conversation, the energy kind of shifted and stuff like that, like, did I do something? And Philip was like, yeah, when you was sitting up there talking about sex, that like who does that? Like,
yeah. Philip asked her, I think in the last episode, Philip asked Quella from apartment 2B, is she religious or spiritual? She didn't answer that question. She glossed over it and started talking about sex, and that turned Philip off. You know what I'm saying? So that's when his energy shifts, because, I'm asking you something real important. The first thing you're going to lead with is sex. So that tells me you don't have no substance.
But he did answer her questions, though. But I don't know why she felt some type of way. But the thing is that, let's be honest, the girl got low self-esteem. The girl has no connections with nobody else. She was up there crying, and the other guy had to comfort her up there crying, and he was comforting her. How you feel now? Oh, I'm good now. That was yesterday, huh? I'm good now.
My question is this: if you have low self-esteem, why come on a TV show like this when you got to compete with other people?
Well, I don't think that low self-esteem is something that people don't acknowledge, nor do they say, oh, yeah, I got low self-esteem.
But she come on
here. But I don't think it was competed like with the other women.
I understand it, but it's a chance you might get rejected, though.
Oh, yeah. And two, I think the fact, too, that she got rejected so early from the other guys. And when she said that, I'm always the one giving and I end up getting stomped on and all that stuff. Whatever. So now what she's doing is retreating and going to something that's comfortable. And that will be Habibi, because now the rest of the guys, she feel like everybody rejected her and didn't want to be with her. So now she's just going to move to something comfortable.
Yeah, I get that. But still, I don't understand why she got on the show or why she applied for the show. She's not ready to stump with the big dogs just yet. Because in this show, you're not going to be accepted by everybody. No. You're going to get rejected. I don't care how good looking you are, how good you are. You're going to get rejected. And that's a chance that you are going to get rejected. And she can't handle rejection.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. So Philip answered her, and I think Red jumped in and said, "Oh, y'all was talking about sex. You ain't talking about sex with me." And then so they started laughing, and Janelle, I said, "Okay, Janelle and Red." It seemed like, honey, they got their own thing
I'm
going on.
trying to figure when did this happen, because we didn't see it on camera.
It's just the second episode.
I know, but it's like the way they was interacting, it was real deep to me.
It
You know what I'm
was
saying?
like they had been talking for
Right.
a long time.
So yeah, you like, geez, when this happened?
Janelle is going around, honey.
Where
She's
you
a
get the
beautiful
rings
girl.
from? Sheen.
These didn't come from Sheen, some little boutique child. One
Anyway.
snatch and they out my ear.
But yeah, so I said, okay, all right then, Red. You got the Dallas Cowboy cheerleading riding your jock. Now you got Janelle, which, like I said, that was a surprise to me.
But honey, you got a thought job, child. Okay. But anyway, so Janelle was just saying that she not feeling Habibi because Quella, they done put Quella up to being the hostess and asking people who they feeling, who they liking, not liking and stuff. So Janelle said she don't like Habibi, and come to find out in the confessional, she was saying he said some offensive stuff to her. We didn't know what it was at that time, but we found out later what it was and stuff. So Habibi just very immature. He's very childish.
Yeah.
He does not need to be on the show with these grown people.
Right.
He need to be over there in the kindergarten department. You know what I'm saying? Because
he still has a lot of maturing to do, because for him to come up on this show, instead of things he said to these women, it's like, come on, bro, you can't do that, man. This is not one of your, your concerts that you can blow your saxophone and these women gonna come from.
blow it.
So you can't be doing that with these mature women, man. And that stuff is not gonna fly. And
he's annoying. He is like,
I think
under the skin.
He came in doing too much and trying to be that person to stand out on the show, but it backfired.
And see, I've been in dudes' presence that do way too much, and I just don't know for what reason. Instead of just them being their authentic self, because I don't think that that's his authentic self.
But here's the thing: it's a difference between doing way too much and crossing the line.
Oh yeah,
he crossed the line, especially when he was talking to what's the blonde hair chick name?
Sierra,
and what he said about her mom.
Right.
Come on, man, you don't do that. That's way. I don't care if you're joking or not. You don't even know this woman like that. But go ahead.
So Habibi is talking to Quella. They stay next door to each other.
2A, 2B.
So yeah, he talking to Quella and basically telling Quella,
and they pay like $400 a month for rent, with the cable bill including the rent.
I was gonna say, because that ain't like cheap. $400
for rent? That is cheap nowadays.
Nowadays,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have said they paying $20 a month.
No, $400 a month for rent is cheap. Especially for a 1-bedroom in Dallas, Texas.
Like you went up there and did the see how much a 1-bedroom costs over there. You just be talking.
I'm just saying, man. A 1-bedroom right here in Alabama in a nice apartment complex costs you $1,200 to $1,300 a month.
I know.
Okay then. $400. They probably stay right across the street from a Dollar General.
You ain't finna have these people coming. So anyway, he up there talking and saying that his one of his relationships, he cheated because the girl wouldn't have oral sex with him and stuff. And so she was like, dang. And he said, but he done grew past that. He more mature.
Yeah, like I said while we was watching the show, you asked me the question, do you think do I believe what you was saying? I said, no, I don't believe what you saying, because his actions on the show is showing a totally different thing. You saying you changed, man, but you go around here talking to these women on this show, and one woman, you told her the next time you see her, you
just love to just we hadn't got that.
I know that, but I'm just saying, you asked me the question, has he changed? But his actions is showing me something different. Right. Okay, he's not changing. He hasn't changed.
So Kira, the cheerleader, as y'all say, I don't just remember them saying she was a cheerleader.
Yeah, she said on the first episode she was a ex-Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Okay.
So yeah.
So Kira, she was talking to him, And now Kara and Red got something going on too. So like I said, Red is getting around. But she was talking to Habibi, you know, sitting down eating and stuff. And I don't know I can't remember how the conversation went, but he started talking about, you know, he can't keep his penis in his pants. So she was like, so you're a cheater? He was like, yeah. So she was like, Nick, son, I don't even know why we sitting here, honey. This is not gonna work.
Well, give the brother kudos for being honest.
Is it that was unsolicited advice?
I know.
I mean, unsolicited.
Well, sometimes, you know, sometimes, you know, if you're not mature like he is, you might say, yeah, I was a cheater. You might be saying it like you bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I took it from. You know, I took it like he was trying to brag that he's a cheat back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But now he's a changed, reformed man. But man, you know, give the brother kudos. He, like I said, you know, he's being honest.
So in the next thing, you got Janelle and Red sitting up there cheesing and talking and cheesing. Now, when they was playing the game, because everybody was playing the game, they was playing football and stuff like that. So it seemed like Janelle and Kara kind of had their own little competition of words, because Red was caught up in the middle. He threw Kara over his back. Janelle was like, wait, hold up. Don't let that little girl get you in trouble. I said, no, she did say little girl.
Yeah, she is. Yes, right. Nah, Janelle, you got to pump your brakes. Only I can call the women on this show little girl. Okay, you remember the first episode, the first season.
Explain it why, because it sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah, the reason why I called this, I forget her name. It was like season, I forget what season it was, but like when we first started doing this show, it was one little. It was Houston, was it? It was Houston. That's right. It was Houston. The Houston season. It was a short little girl, a short woman.
Short. She wasn't short.
Oh, she was shorter and she was kind of small.
No, you didn't call her that.
I know that. I called that because of the way she was acting.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, she acts so immature. She acted like a little girl. And that name stuck. I used to call her little girl because every time she is like, look, she did Rashid in. I said, see, Rashid, you shouldn't dealt with little girl because she was like cold blooded. She know what she wanted. She was just like all over the place. She was loving this guy. She was loving that guy. And I just called it the girl. So when Janelle called Carol a little girl, I had a little flashback. But yeah.
So she's sitting down talking to Red, and I like Janelle. Now, at first, I think she had started on this show just swaying me away from her, but now I'm back. Okay, I like you, girl. I like you because I like the way she stand in her confidence.
Yeah,
you know, she's a beautiful woman.
Janelle reminds me of Joy. What city was that? Miami. Was it? No, what Miami was it?
DC.
DC, yeah. Joy from DC season. You know, her and Clifton. That's what she reminds me of.
So they, you know, talking and everything. So, you know, they get ready to walk out, and then Janelle throws shade like she throwing that child. She said, "Old girl had a fake bad child, but I got a real one."
I didn't even notice the bag. I showed it.
Of course, we didn't. I don't think we seen it. I said, "Oh my God, Janelle.
Hey, this is a competition, man.
Little girl.
Oh, this is competition, man. Nothing is off limits,
But let me tell you something. Janelle is good TV, so you know she is good TV. So she speak her mind. So hey, I'm here for it.
Somebody else is good TV. Apartment 2B, she good TV too. She is good TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick beside her.
I'm stick beside my man.
How he get eliminated?
Oh, you told me not to go so far ahead. No, be quiet.
You don't tell me to be quiet.
Right.
Think you have my name is not Quella, child.
I'm Habibi now. I'm Habibi now.
You will Habibi yourself up out of here.
All right now.
You will Habibi yourself up.
Break out the saxophone on you.
I don't care. So anyway, so let's see. They are at Aries' house, and
she has a nice house.
You got Clint. I think Clinton. I think that was his name. Quentin. No, not Clinton. Quentin, Chris, Herbert, Jessica, Sierra, and
Herbert name, man. My God, that sounds like an old name, man. It sounds like my grandpapa name. Oh, Uncle Herbert.
Well, when he wore that little sweater, hon, I guess he said it could be chilly in here, hon. I'm gonna wear that sweater. But Sierra swear he got all the sex appeal in it.
I'm saying she called him a ladies man or something. I said, huh? What she see? I don't see, man. He said himself, I'm not a ladies man. If I was a ladies man, I wouldn't be on this show.
He'll be with the ladies.
Yeah. So I'm saying, what she seeing, man?
So so she all into him. She said, ooh, honey, he just kind of like, yeah, going.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm not down on Herbert. Herbert seems like he's a good dude and everything, but I don't see, a ladies man in him, man. I just don't see it.
So, excuse me. Sierra was talking to Herbert about, as far as, sex. Does he believe in sex before marriage? And it seems as though that, she does believe in sex. He does believe in sex before marriage.
I think they all do on this show.
I don't know, honey. They probably some of them probably
I don't
sex before get to know you, honey.
I'm surprised. It's no use to even asking that question on this show. They all believe in sex before marriage. Okay, they do. They probably have sex on this show right now.
So anyway, that was the question that was asked, and then come to find out that Sierra said that she's been, I guess, celibate for about a year now. So, so she's trying to hold back on it. So she's on weight. So let's see. Chris is talking to Jessica, I think that was her name. And they started talking about arranged marriages. So in his culture, they have arranged marriages. Even his folks that tried to send him some women. Hey, what about this? What about this? Hey, got somebody. But he's not into that. I guess he want to find somebody himself.
And the problem would be is if you do find somebody on his own,
would they accept him?
I'm about to say that.
I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
The problem is, and I'm asking the question.
Yeah. Would they accept the person he chooses? Some parents, they real firm on their culture like that. And if you step outside their culture, some of them sometimes disown you.
So Aries and Quentin are talking, and they getting all feely and stuff.
I did not know there was a big age gap between the two. Yes, I think it was like a 10-year gap. Wow, 10 years.
You knew everybody. With this, the second freaking episode.
10 years.
You acting like we've been 20 episodes in, and you just flabbergasted.
I am. What's that word? Flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. Sure am. Wow. Anyway, a decade.
Kind of like us. So anyway, moving on.
Hard to say something. Still hard to say something.
You can say what you want, Chad. But anyway, as they sitting there, they getting close, they getting to know each other and everything. So he likes older women, but he just trying to make sure that she'll be down with dating somebody younger. So, it seems like they got nice little chemistry, but Quentin, honey, he got chemistry with a lot of the ladies.
Here's the thing, Quentin. You say you like, you like older women, which is cool, because you're 33 years old. Okay, so yeah, you're right at the right age to like older women. But bro, when you get in your 50s and you like older women, is it gonna be like they gotta be 60, 65? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta have a cutoff there.
Yeah, you gotta have a cap.
You gotta have a cutoff, man.
I had a cap. He barely made it, but I had a cap. Child.
Now, if you're 20 and you like older women, oh man, to me, when you're 20, that's the perfect age to like older women. Cause some of the older women might be in their 30s and their 40s, still kind of perky. But when you get in your 40s, you like older women, maybe 60, 65, everything be drooping. Things don't be in the right place no more.
And them men,
and the tattoos they have on their breasts be way down to their knees now.
And everything on the man be dropping and pop locking and everything. My back hurt, my stomach hurt, my feet hurt. Ooh, I can't do that no more. I can't do that. Ooh, they go to bed at 8 o'clock. So try it. I'm
not talking about. I'm just saying he like older women. I'm just trying to warn him,
and
man.
I'm trying to warn him too.
What?
Trying to warn them, whoever.
Are you trying to warn the younger men when y'all like older women? Make sure y'all cap it off when y'all get in y'all 30s. Cause when y'all get in your 40s, y'all like them. They ain't no spring chicken no more, bro. They not, man. They be menopausing and going through hot flashes and they be all confused. They don't know what they want. One minute they hot, next minute they cold. So yeah,
it's part of life. It's called life. Okay, so yeah. Then men, they get old, they lose their hair, do a lot of stuff.
We can get toupees, man. Y'all can't do nothing about the hot flashes.
Oh, yes, you can.
It's hot.
See me, yes, you can. See me. I don't got no hot flashes no more. So anyway, let's move on. So Sierra and Habib are going out on a date. Don't know why, but I guess she said she'll try.
Yeah, Sierra said, I need to get to know this guy because I ain't feeling this guy, but I gotta make sure I ain't feeling this guy. So
we ain't either. So Sierra going on a date with him, first date. One thing he was saying, okay, you got your nails done. Did you do your nails yourself? He was like, oh, I like women that got their nails done. I was like, why? Why is you so? I understand that a man likes some men like a well manicured woman. You know what I'm saying?
all men should.
What?
They should like a manicured woman. You know who?
Tell me have her nails done.
I'm just saying. I'm okay. Maybe I'm confused what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm saying have nails.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the overall body.
I'm talking about some men like a woman that has nails, actual nails, not, you know what I'm saying? Because we all got nails. We got nail beds. We got nails. But are they going to be painted? Are they acrylic? You know what I'm saying?
I do like a pretty nails. I do. I like them, little something on.
It ain't about you.
I don't like nails be always back here. And I was like, ugh. Fingers be all fat and wide. Fingers be all fat and wide.
They bite their nails.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be biting nails and they be all misshapen and stuff. Ugh.
You gonna get my nails done?
I said, ugh, they must have changed some truck tires or something.
You gonna get them done?
No, you get your own nails done. That's the purpose of it.
You said you like it.
Yeah, but I ain't gotta pay for it. You should take upon yourself to take care of your own nails.
He's coming out. So anyway, he asked about her nails.
Why I gotta pay for them?
Because you the one said you liked them.
But you should take a part.
Should be no.
I shouldn't have to force you to do something. That should come natural. If you come natural, okay, you take care of yourself. I ain't gotta force you to take care of you.
You didn't force. If you like it, you pay for it.
I ain't paying for
all right.
that.
So anyway,
pay these bills around here. You want to pay some nails too?
You just added to it, y'all. Ain't that much. So anyway, let's move on. So he was asking about the nails and did she do them herself? Just too much information for a man to be asking all about that. But anyway,
I don't know. Some men like feet. They gonna they look at his feet. They could be a turn off, man. So that's his pet peeve.
Who cares what he like and don't like?
Even though you don't like Habibi, he has the right to have a pet peeve.
That off your head.
Leave that man alone.
What we call him? Ernest?
Rodney.
Take it off your head, Rodney.
You give the man.
And then I heard that ain't even your real name.
That's why his name is Rodney.
Shoot, sitting up there, you fake all the way around. Can you really play the saxophone?
Yeah, you can play the saxophone.
Or is you playing the flute or something? Like what? Really?
That brother say I'm playing the saxophone. Saxophone.
He said saxophone.
I like saying saxophone.
Okay, well.
Not sax. I know I say saxophone. I like saxophone.
So as they on their date, they talking. It seems as though they have a small conversation and everything. And I think that he asked his girl if she mixed.
He did.
She said, "No, I'm black."
She said, "I'm black, black."
So you could tell he has very what they call a low vocabulary. Like he's
very low vibration,
and he's very surface. So he's not going to talk too deep into a conversation. So you can kind of tell the people that he talked to that it's surface level. So he did ask about that. She started talking about crawfish and all that stuff. And as far as her mama used to do the crawfish. Her mama used to take her time doing it. Shoot, I got about 20 in by the time she done gave me one. And he said, "Your mama ain't
crap, man." I said, "Whoa. What?"
And then he's 100 playing.
Would you ask me? And you asked me something. He said, "What did he say?" Oh, that's what he said.
I said, "Your mama ain't." I said, "Oh."
Yeah. I said, "Bro, that's a little too far." He said he was joking, but even jokes can go too far, especially if you don't know that person like that, man. You talking about somebody's mama.
She said, "Don't talk about her mama." I think she was her mama. Tracy, somebody.
Yeah, then what gave me a clue that he didn't have no respect for her mama is because he called her mom by her first name. He didn't say Miss Janine or Miss nothing like that.
And then she say Miss.
Yeah. So he just called her by her name. I was like, God, he had no respect for the other people, other people's parents. You know what I'm saying? Show some respect to your elders. You know what I'm saying?
And so anyway, it turned her off. I think she was trying to still be nice in front of us. In the confessional, she was like, "Nah, dude, I can't." But she was started. She was like, "That's my mama." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. First she called about a name. Then you said my mom ain't crap.
Then she took her hand back. She's like, "Okay, I'm ready to go. Check. Let's go." So and she said in the confession she had a wee wee. It be soft. I was laughing. That was funny.
I don't understand why it was so funny. I mean, I don't.
Cause she's no longer into him.
I get that, but that analogy had you laughing so hard. I'm trying to figure out why. I didn't see it
Why? Cause you
being that funny. Huh?
Why? Cause you got one. Girl, I liked it. It was funny. So it was like, that be soft. And then plus she said it like a kid, you know what I'm saying? Just like, we would do it soft. So
I like Selena though.
So let's move on to you got Lee and Quentin. Now I like them together, but Quentin making his rounds, honey. He is not finna just be stuck with one.
Yeah, Quentin, I think he's playing it right though,
Yeah.
man. He's trying to make sure he get around to figure out who his top 2 or 3 is going to be. So he's doing it the right way.
So they was talking about, they both into fitness. The question was asked, I think she asked him, okay, we both got social media, we got a social media following, we put our stuff on there and all that stuff. Like, how you gonna feel if somebody, just be in the comments windmilling at me and stuff like that, trying to get my attention? So he was like, well, I'm good with it. I'm the one that's got you, you know what I'm saying? I got you, you got me, hey, if I'm pleasing you in the bedroom, outside the bedroom, then you should be good. So, I'm confident and I'll be good.
Yeah, like I said, hey, I feel you, brother, I do, but the but right there. But you got some dudes that's if you want to put her stuff on social media, you got some dudes that would take it too far. Okay, and when they trying to holler at your woman or inbox your woman, and your woman tell them no, and they get mad and try to call your woman out her name and stuff like that, that's what I have a problem with. So sometimes when you open the door, you have situations like that. And when you come at my woman like that, now I gotta step in and say something to you. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got some guys, they don't understand the boundaries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your woman look good. Okay, cool. I let that slide. But when you trying to holler at my woman, and she told you, and she tells you she's not interested in you, and you get mad and you call, no man, you ain't gonna disrespect my woman like that.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying.
So
you
anyway,
stay hungry, man.
let's move on. So
you stay hungry.
Let's move on. So anyway, so the ladies are meeting in the lounge and meeting up with Tommy. So this is their first time meeting in the lounge with Tommy. So he asked them the question,
who you feeling? Who you not feeling? That's what you talking about?
Yeah. Who they feeling? Yeah. Who you feeling? Who you not feeling? Like you see. So so some of them said Lee.
This is who they feeling now. You gotta break it down, baby. You want me to take over that?
Quentin, and I guess
Red. They say Red too.
I was trying to see that I put in that what I put. I'm trying to read my own notes. So anyway, Herbert, Red, Marvin,
Habibi. She did say Habibi.
Maria.
That
is not that man's name. Y'all try to give it to me. We'll get it. I get it.
Marvin.
Not Marvin, but the other guy.
I know you're talking about. I'm trying to pronounce it.
But anyway, so
you gotta put Habib in there too. Habibi.
I was finna say what I finna say. Yeah. So Quella said that she like Habibi, you know what I'm saying? He IT, you know, so you got to get to know him. He IT, you know what I'm saying? He play with his children and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I like Habibi. I know other people and stuff like that. You just got y'all not giving him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Get to know him.
And when she was saying, what got me with her, as she was saying in the chair, she was rocking back and forth like an old lady. That's why I get the old lady vibe from, man. That's why I said, like she should be playing The Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? How she was acting.
Well, when she said that, Sierra just laughed like, girl. And Janelle said, honey, that is a clown, honey. That is a clown. I said, good child, hunty bunty. So, let's see. They asked the question as who they wasn't feeling. And that's when it was Marvin, Quentin,
Red.
And somebody said that, I think that was Kara that said they feel that Quentin kind of give me, he like white women vibes.
I can see that. I ain't gonna lie. I can see that. And sad.
Nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I can see that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why. It's kind of hard for me to put my finger on it, but that vibe he gives off makes you like, okay, I can see him with a white woman.
You know who he remind me of?
Who?
Derrick Jackson.
No.
He don't look like him?
Yeah. You know, I know they both athletic and, you know, whatnot, and built, you know, the way they built, but I don't know. Quentin do give me. I know he said he plays football. I guess that's the reason why I say he gives me that white woman type vibe because most. No, I'm gonna say most. A lot of us when we make it big time in pro sports, we always go to the.
A lot of them.
What are you trying to insinuate
I know
here?
you said us meaning skin tone, but not us meaning
Athlete, pro athlete.
Right.
What you mean? I've been told.
Just say a lot of young brothers.
No, I've been told that several people told me, "Oh man, you play pro sports." They told me that before. What you looking at? What you looking at?
Habibi.
You know what? That's sad. Well, sister do her own husband like that. What you looking at?
Habibi.
For real. I've been told that, man.
I know. I mean,
That's a dang on shame, man.
I think I've been in your presence when somebody thought that you was a coach or something like that. I think I've been in your presence.
Okay then.
But that doesn't mean that you're
Okay.
athletic.
All I was saying,
do you see
people
them
like
coaches?
us, when we make it to the... What?
Do you see them coaches?
I seen some of the coaches.
Coaching.
I seen some of the coaches on Habibi.
They have coach bodies. So I'm not saying that that's a compliment if somebody say, did you used to be a coach?
I've seen coaches that been cut up because they try to be like an inspiration to the players. So
Who?
I've seen several coaches, man.
I ain't seen them. I ain't seen none of them coaches that tell me, well, they gonna get you confused with the team. They be like, oh yeah, that's the coach right there. He coaching. So yeah, but anyway.
I promise you, the next time somebody says something bad about you, I'm gonna jump right on it. I'm gonna jump on it. I'm gonna jump on.
You gonna roast me.
But anyway, that's why I say that he used to play pro sports, and once again, some of the guys that make it to the NFL pro sports, they usually go to the other side, get the different color woman, and I can see him
doing that.
Yeah, doing that because for some reason I feel that aura from the guy, man.
Well, I hope he legit. I hope he came on the show to be legit.
I'm not saying he's not legit, but all I'm saying, I'm not saying white women is his preference, but I can see him dating a white woman. You know what I'm saying? But I can see him dating a sister too.
But they made it seem like that's all they can see him dating. So, but some of the other ladies defended him, like Lee. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty in chocolate. So he feeling her. I think. Janelle, so other ladies.
Well, like I said, this is all speculation, though.
Yeah,
it's all speculation, so it's not facts. You know what I'm saying? That's their opinion. And...
it seemed like this was when Janelle was just saying, when they said they're not feeling Habibi, and then Janelle had said what Habibi said to her off camera is that he.
Can I say it?
Why can't you? Why you got to say this part?
I've been wanting to. What do you mean? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. All right. Habibi told Janelle that, "Oh, girl, next time I see you, I'm gonna suck your breast." I said, "Bruh, you don't know her like that. You don't tell no woman that.
You just say it. Can I say it? Can I say it? Don't wait to say it. But don't tell no woman that. But I'm gonna repeat what you said.
I'm just doing give you my opinion. I'm just doing a review, man. It's a difference. I'm not saying it to her. I'm just saying what he said to her.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, man, don't do that, man. No, if you want to make a good impression for a woman or with a woman, you don't do things and say things like that, man. That's a big turnoff. That's not cool or smooth. I'd rather for you to whip your saxophone out and play a song for her. Saxophone. So
when Janelle said that, Tommy was pissed. Like he was like, he said that. Like the other people could not believe he said that.
Tommy, once again, I don't know who runs the show, but after you heard that, this is just my opinion. After Tommy heard that, he should say, "You know what?
Let you cut me off because you told me last time. Hold up, wait a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you cut me off because I was not finished.
Hey,
but go ahead.
That's what coaches do, right?
You right.
But yeah, Tommy should have stopped it right then. So you know what? Let's give him a call. We're gonna kick him off the show because you got to let these women be, let them feel safe. When you got a guy harassing a woman like that, in my opinion, I feel like a harassment. Some women are not gonna feel safe like that. feel comfortable.
Right.
So, you got, you get these people on the show, you got to make sure they feel safe. And apparently Janelle didn't feel safe about that, or she didn't like it. And Tommy didn't like it. So, yeah, I said, man, you know what? Let's go ahead and just, like, let him go off, eliminate him from the show. If 2A or 2B want to fall behind, let him go.
That's right.
Let her go too.
When Janelle said that, it sparked some in Quella, because Quella and Janelle started having words. Basically, this girl is defending a man that she don't know nothing about. It's very rude. Surface.
Saying something rude to another woman.
And he's disrespecting another woman, and she's defending him, which makes it really scary in real life who she would defend if something happened like that.
And you're right. And I'm not talking about just defending him. Like, oh, no, you don't need to say that. I'm talking about she's going hard. She's willing to fight for this man. I'm physically fight this other woman for this man. Mm-hmm. She stood up. Good.
So she's saying words. She stood up. Janelle like, oh, you standing up, Janelle, baby. She only stood up when production got between the honey. She wasn't finna to do nothing. What gets me is that these women want to sit up here and be like, Soon as somebody said, like, that's when they stand up and they get more irate. They was not getting irate before that. All she doing was fussing.
Most of these people don't want that smoke.
They don't.
They don't want that smoke.
But she told Janelle, you don't want this smoke. And then the production had to take off, and she looked at the other girl, I don't know her name. She said, you want some of this too? I was like, girl, what is it? The Bad Girls Club?
Yeah. Because of Habibi and his saxophone.
And I bet you Habibi would not be sitting up there doing the same thing for her.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking if she gave him some good oral sex, he probably would.
I still don't think so. So yeah, it really truly was ridiculous. And then she threw the word is that, because I think that Janelle was saying that, I don't know, it seemed as though production.
It was real choppy.
Yeah, production did something. It seems as though Janelle was just saying that, the men ain't gonna be asking you questions like that or whatever. And she was saying, well, they only after you like that because you bright skin, light skin. And I was like, girl,
colorism, man.
Those are your issues. The issue was talking about the words that this man said. It wasn't even about color.
And when she said that to Janelle about her skin tone, I was like, yeah, self-esteem issues right there.
Yeah.
Somebody did something to her in the past, just caused her, she don't love herself, and, said something about skin color, said something about the way she looked, and and it just, she got a lot of trauma going on, and she lashing out to other people about it, man, and lashing out at people that don't even have nothing to do with her.
Right.
Come on, you saying the reason why he said it because she light skinned? Really? Are we playing the race car game? Are we? We doing this over Habib?
I know that's right. If it's gonna be somebody, let it be somebody, but not him. So anyway, so they sitting up there, they talking. The production gets her to come back. They should let her stay on off, and she come back crying and stuff, full of tears. And in her confession, she was like, "I don't like the way that I act." Are you used to acting like that? I'm like, this is like episode 2 that we watching. Like, are you used to acting?
Oh, like you forgot what she said when they were taking her out of the room.
What?
What she said when she was leaving the room? When they would escort her out of the room.
What?
If you're going to eliminate Habib, eliminate me too.
Oh, yeah.
God, you're going to fall on the sword for a man you don't know.
Right. Exactly. So, bye. Girl, bye.
Guess what? Know why we saying bye? Why we saying bye to her?
Because Habib gone. So, is you gone?
No. I ain't going nowhere.
So, Tommy had, got him back in there, asked, he was like, y'all, we beautiful black queens. We shouldn't be doing this. You good and stuff. But to me, I felt like Tommy dropped the ball, and I felt like that Habib should have been gone. It should have been no question asked. Listen, I'm going to handle this elimination, y'all, but Habib got to go.
It's like this has become a recurring thing with this show.
It has.
When a man steps out of line, they give him a pass. And to me, once again, you got to, allow these women to feel safe to come on this show. Not just women, men too. Nobody don't want to come on this show to be disrespected, and this stuff borderline getting dangerous to me.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of hand because, Morgan, I don't think she hit on nobody last, but you know how her temper was and stuff like that. So, it's really getting crazy. I think it should be hey, you got to go if you do da-da-da-da-da.
Cause it's like, let me see, the guy that grabbed the woman in one season.
Yeah, and he left himself.
Yeah, he had to leave himself. Something else happened in the season after that.
And
so it's like...
And a lot of this stuff happened off camera.
Right.
So they got to go. But anyway, so getting down to the final two, you got Sierra talking to Habibi, you got Kara, and she's talking to Red. So Red get to stay, Habibi got to go. You got to go in all your disrespectful ways. The ladies felt like you was disrespectful, you not ready, so take you and your little sheet and go on. So
yeah, we're going to see next week if, what's her name?
I don't know who you're talking about, baby. Huh?
2B. Apartment 2B.
Oh, Quella.
Yeah.
Why you can't get that?
I can't forget her name. I want this Quella going like, you know what? Since Habib gone, guess I go ahead and leave too. Let me pack on my bags and walk out the door.
At the table, they're talking to somebody. I'd be like, I thought you said you was sleeping.
The guys don't know this, but the women should like tap on the shoulder. Hey,
Yeah.
what you doing here?
I thought you said you was leaving.
You supposed to be gone. You know Habib gone. You say you gonna leave right behind him.
Bye.
But why are you still here? I changed my mind.
Deuces.
Yeah, I changed it. Come on, man. All I'm saying, Quella, love yourself. All joking aside, love yourself, man. Have some standards, man. Don't allow somebody to run you over and just because you want to be with somebody. Just don't be like that. Don't be that way.
All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We got another video to do, Bell Collective. Make sure you check that out. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
I was put God